Thank you.
I welcome the report of the Garda Professional Standards Unit. The report has been produced after a very long and extensive and rigorous examination process. I would like to acknowledge the very valuable input of the confidential source that assisted in the GPSU examination. I suppose what the examination has shown is that since June of 2014 the system has improved considerably, and most importantly, and I think by way of reassurance to the public, it's very important that the policy in June dictated that there would only be 3 people that would cancel penalty points and would have the authority to do that. The report has found that that is the case. So there are 3 officers who actually have the authority to cancel penalty points, and those 3 officers have cancelled the points. So that's a very important point. The report has also made a number of very significant recommendations to provide further, I suppose, strengthening of the system, but also further reassurance to the public. And such as one of the issues that has been highlighted is in terms of what we would call on post undelivered, which means people who are evading or potentially evading the service of penalty point notices. And an enforcement unit will be set up at the FCPO in Thurles to ensure that there are rigorous enforcement of those and to identify who those evaders are. The second issue, which I think is equally important and even more important, where a member of An Garda Síochána avails of a statutory exemption when they're using their own private car on duty, the DPP has now agreed, and I thank the DPP's office very much for that, the DPP has agreed that they will be the determining authority in relation to those cancellations. So that should provide some additional oversight. Also, the GPSU report had recommended that either additional to or alternative to the DPP's determining authority, that an independent oversight judge would be appointed. And I very much welcome the fact that the Minister has today announced the appointment of Judge Matthew Deary. I think this will again provide transparency, will provide additional oversight and confidence in terms of the working of the system. And we are also going to appoint an additional senior officer to the FCPO office in Thurles to make sure that the system is rigorous and enforced. So I think all in all that, as I say, I'd like to thank the GPSU for the report. It is a very extensive report. It's very intricate in its detail, and that's why the relevant officers are here to provide a technical briefing after this interview, and they will be there and available to answer and to provide any clarity that may be required, because I do recognise that the whole system is very, very complex. I think also in terms of members of the public, just to remind everybody that the policy is there, it is on the Garda website, it's there for everybody to see, and the process by which people can make submissions to have penalty points terminated is there. So again, I hope that provides